Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing the Somnium Files Last time, we were with Mizuki when we discovered another death. So great that Mizuki was present for that, and she was also present for not just another death, but her father's death. So that means that she's seen her mother and father die in the space of just a couple of days, which is great for her mental health, I want to say. We are now, despite better judgment, taking her to the scene of the crime so we can investigate the murder. How cool of me. Let's do it. So far the body was hung by like a hook, and also we could tell that these beer kegs were somehow used to lift the body off of the ground. Let's carry on. A chair. Okay, well there's a chair. Okay. CCTV I spotted.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Interesting. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Alright. The officer is guarding the doorway. Cash register? A register near the doorway? Weird trident for no reason?
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts.
Weird.
I believe this is a trident.
That's what I said.
This was used in the murder?
No.
No way. Absolutely no chance.
There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renji was stabbed.
Apart from the hook in her mouth. In his mouth, rather. Doorway. The club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Whoa, okay, so that is interesting because we know those 3 barrels weighed 55 each. And we know that the body was also 158 pounds. So I feel like that's got to suggest that the barrels came from inside the restaurant. The coal came from inside the house. The barrels came from inside the restaurant. Right? Because if you were to bring a body, unless there's stairs, I guess there could be stairs. Interesting. Can I... No, I can't ask them about that. So either a wooden barrel? A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. An anchor? A big anchor. Well, we haven't looked at this hook yet, but we can't anyway. Okay. Kitchen door. A doorway to the kitchen. Kitchen window. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. That wall also looks very close to the window itself. It looks like you've got 2 feet of alleyway here. Not a very good kitchen. So what else can we look at here? We can look at the pictures at the back maybe, and we'll do that in a second. So if there's only an elevator up here, that means the barrels must have come from inside the restaurant. Or he brought the barrels with him and it's just suicide? Well, that is an awful way to go. No, because the body was killed elsewhere. So he would have had to... Interesting. Let's have a look at these pictures. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
Hey,
I agree.
I'm doing my job here. So... Evidence marker and evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put on to track evidence at the scene. Another evidence marker. Here's a trident. A trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Oil drum? This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Okay.
Let me check inside.
X-ray. Oh, a watch.
What?
He was brought in these oil drums.
There's something inside.
Why wouldn't you take the oil drum away, though? I stepped up to the drum. Stepped up to the plate.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Nice little close-up of the maids.
This is...
An oil drum and it's opened.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Right, so he was in there, or his watch was put in there for some weird reason.
No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Hmm. Yeah, got that. It's the kind of oil drum that has a lid. Hmm. Each hold 20 litres and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. Ah, okay, so they were filled here. Right, so body was put in, kegs put in the other, empty. They were both rolled here by somebody. The body was in the other, and that's how that makes up the weight of the whole thing. But the problem is that means it's got to be someone pretty small, right? Because if it's 310, he weighs 158. Those barrels, if he was brought in those barrels, they each weigh 44 each. 44 pounds each. Let's speak to Mizuki.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a
Traumatized.
you can tell me.
Because I like that kind of thing. I like when people tell me they're having a hard time.
Fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
No, the hook is there. I'm covered in blood still, though. Window. This place is up on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. What's on the menu? The store's menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1800 yen.
Whoa, expensive.
1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Why wouldn't he know that? The store's signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. What else are we missing here? Counter.
Can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Oh, you're not going to tell me, though. Face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Oh.
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Neck. So he was strangled? There were deep impressions left on his neck. He was hanged?
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday,
Time of death,
around 8 p.m.
for those in the biz.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Hang on. But there was a record of... So he was murdered 55 minutes before the lift was used. So he was murdered nearby.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams.
Why display him like this?
There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Face, neck. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam, over the counter. Anything else I should be clicking here? Left eye, of course. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
I think that we should be looking at the case files for the original Cyclops murders and see if there's anything similar.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Alright. Who do you want to talk to? Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place.
Oh,
Have
yeah?
you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
No.
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Iris is the pop star, right? She called Iris, but there was no answer. Oh, is she gonna be dead?
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
You want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time.
Of course he is, the creep.
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Mizuki is looking this way. Why? Barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. I looked inside the wooden box. There was nothing in there. A trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. I guess we're going. There's a table. I can't find any clues on it.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Lemniscate. Hang on, what did we just say then? Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. So... probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. And then... you heard of Golden Yokocho? Dad used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Alright, okay, cool. So let's have a look at Marble first, maybe? Masushita Diner. Here, this one, right? Why does this have 2 next to it? Whee! Golden Yokocho on a Sunday. No time specified because there's none needed. Apparently.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
Why not? What is this place?
This place is special.
It's a nice restaurant.
You can find all sorts of shady characters.
Fancy
here.
restaurant.
It's a place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Just shut up, alright?
Huh?
I'm sick of you.
Let's head inside.
You must come across as so weird.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at
Oh?
6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Oh, okay.
FAD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence.
Ota.
The investigation is ongoing.
Who is that? That's not anything of use. Okay, the bar counter. Shelves. A refrigerator.
Hey, Mizuki. You mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
Alright. Are you tired?
No.
I mean, you are 12 and I'm taking you around all these crime scenes and bars.
And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it.
Aw. No, you're not annoying.
But you know what?
You're kind of
I'm
annoying.
here anyway, because I'm not going home.
It's been a long time since we did this. Went this weird bar.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this.
Really? Never sat at a table.
We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Thank you, Iba. Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Mizuki is sitting next to me.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Wonder what that means.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why's that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here.
Why wouldn't I remember that?
4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
Well, you haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
Blech.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
I like the idea that Darte's just grossed out by kissing. Oh, hello, Mama.
Long time no see.
Mama.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard.
Not in the fun way.
Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't going to solve the thing, is it?
No, it is not.
Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Alright. Hello, Mama. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
And not in the fun way. Just the one way is fine, thanks. Let's have a look. Mama's polishing a dried bonito fish. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I've no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Hey, that's not a cool thing to say.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
About Renju? I'm just gonna blow past that.
Rumors about Renju.
Not in the fun way.
Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
No?
A gang?
Why did that happen? Should that have some significance to me?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
Are they responsible for my missing eye?
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
What else we got? She's polishing a dry bonita fish. Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Are you scared of Mama? What a weird question to ask.
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right. This is for Ren. Jew.
I promise.
Any more? Curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
Oh?
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene?
It was.
Ren was given that watch by his lover.
Oh, who was that? Not Shoko.
It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
mean, this is why Masuki shouldn't be here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Interesting. I'm going to the bathroom.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
I gave her a nod and a wave and left. Did I have an ulterior motive to going outside?
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
Yes, I did.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
Now,
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
he does care. I mean, of course
Are
he
you
cares.
going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Yeah, sensible. Kumakura office, Sunday at 3:22 p.m. 3:22 p.m. Do-ba-da-do-ba-do.
Who's this asshole?
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Steak coming here. Go home. All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Whoa.
You bastard!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Sure, I would love to, and we'll explain next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Somnium Files. We'll be back talking to this mystery character. He's probably the lead of the Yakuza or whatever they're called. Take care of yourselves. Have a good evening. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye.